Okay, Seven of Cups around your entire reading. This is about confusion and love. See all those cups? Cups are love. All those cups has something else in them. So something else supersedes the love. These are relationships that have gone wrong. And it's about confusion. And you're in confusion about what went wrong in this relationship. What happened with the love? Like, where did it go? Why didn't they act like they had the love for me that I had for them? It could be any number of things that you're confused about, but it is about the love. So they all look good, but none of these cups are the right cups. So you're wondering, are they one of those cups? Up here in your highest energy, the Hermit. You have sought advice from the universe. This is like spending time alone, okay? Seeking your path forward. The Hermit here is, the universe hears you. And they have a lantern. So the lantern is trying to shine some light on a couple of things here. Because you are seeking your path forward. You want to move forward with this person from your past because you're still in love with them. So what they're saying is, don't forget, they were breadcrumbing you. Okay? This is the type of relationship that it was where they were barely feeding enough to this relationship to keep it going. Threw your scales off balance. This relationship was not balanced. And then, next to the Six of Pentacles is the Lovers. Wow, this is the card for Gemini. Gemini might be strong in your chart or their chart or around this reading. But there's your guardian angels and spirit guides. And they have their hands out. And it's like they're trying to bring you together, or they brought you together for a reason. So the Lovers here, your soulmates. This is definitely a very strong soulmate card. It might have been love at first sight. There was definitely, should have been a connection when you first looked into each other's eyes. The Lovers is, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. The Lovers is a card of the soulmates wanting to come together. See, the guardian angels and spirit guides, they have their arms out. That's where I was. And they're trying to push you together. So, are they returning? They might be. I think your guardian angels and spirit guides kind of don't want this to end yet, but let me just keep reading. So under the Hermit card, I have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords, you've been spending a lot of time alone. You have been seeking the truth. You have been seeking the clarity that's right next to that Seven of Cups, the confusion that you have in love that you really would like some answers for. So as you meditate, pray, or just do this soul searching, it's very spiritual. See those stained glass windows? These swords of truth and clarity are coming to you. And you're starting to understand some things that you may not have taken the time out to understand before. So the Hermit is kind of shining that lantern here down on also this healing that you're doing. It is very deep healing, very spiritual, over this confusion and love and the breadcrumbing. I have the Chariot. So the Chariot, now look at this. The Chariot is on the other side of this confusion and love, and it's also under the Lovers. It is your guardian angels and spirit guides. They want you to come back together and move forward together. So it feels like something needs to be resolved here for this to happen. The Chariot is a card for Cancer. Cancer might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But those Sphinxes there, one snap of the reins, and you can book. You can move forward pretty fast. Now let's see if everything comes together. I got to keep reading. That's only the first part of the first part. So I have the Star. This is the card for Aquarius. Aquarius might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. It's under this healing. You got two healing cards right next to each other. You have really been in this state of healing right down to your bare bones. Healing down to the essence of who you are. Remembering what you want, remembering what you don't want from love. Very, very spiritual. Seeing your own reflection in that pool of water. So this truth and this clarity, part of it is realizing what it is you want from life and what you don't want from life, and remembering who you are. You know, you're getting back to being you again. Next to the star, this is something you're healing over here, and under the 7 of Cups is the 7 of Pentacles. Waiting. Waiting and waiting and waiting for this relationship to come to fruition. And waiting more. And it just gets so drug out that actually that staff is holding you up. So very bored with waiting, very disgusted, very just a deflated balloon in waiting. Not understanding the love. So that, you know, you have love for them. You do not understand this love whether or not they even had love for you. So look what's going to happen here. This is what's going to kickstart this relationship back up again. There's going to be an honest, truthful conversation between the two of you. Things are going to be said, revealed, and, you know, this is the Ace of Swords. Very powerful. And it is about truth and clarity. So, that's going to come up. This isn't over yet. Boy, let me take out the second part of this reading. You've been through a lot, I can see. You're so much, you're doing so much healing. So now that you're becoming more like yourself again, you're going to be able to ask the right questions. And you're going to seek the correct answers. You're not going to settle for any answer. You're going to clarify everything. Will they return, Leo? Yeah, I got the 2 of Pentacles here right next to the Lover's card. I think that while you were in this relationship, and that's what breadcrumbing will do. It will put you on highs and put you on lows. It's like riding a roller coaster. It's like you have hope one day, and the next day you're like, you lost your hope. And then you got hope another day, and then you lost your hope. That's what breadcrumbing does. It's just enough to keep you hanging in there. And it's like you need to level out. You need to get balance, because that breadcrumbing really does throw you off balance. So you need to get balance over this whole situation. This 2 of Pentacles is right next to the 9 of Cups. Now, the 9 of Cups, this can be about wishes coming true. Now, you're wishing them back into your life the right way, you know. This is also about withholding your love. It's about cherishing your love and just keeping it on a shelf behind you until you're ready to hand it out. And I feel like that's the place that you're in right now. But let's just keep reading. So I have the Hierophant. I think you wanted a commitment. I think you wanted a secure and stable relationship. I think you wanted a traditional relationship. This is very spiritual, the Hierophant. This can be a card for marriage, but it's definitely about commitment. But it's in the traditional sense. So maybe engagement or even going steady is traditional. But I feel like this person was not able to offer that while you were in the relationship. Very confusing. You were in a very confusing relationship. You knew what you wanted, where you wanted to go, but it wasn't working out. They left you out in the cold a lot. I got the 5 of Pentacles. This is your lows. Your highs are when you're together. Your lows are when you're apart. So it's like this feeling of rejection, being left out in the cold, and now you're feeling lonely. You really miss them because you still love them. But it's right next to the Chariot. I think you're going to be moving past that 5 of Pentacles feeling. I have the Page of Cups right next to the 5 of Pentacles and under the 9 of Cups. Wow, the Page of Cups, this can be a card for Pisces, so Pisces could be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But there's a fish in a cup, and looky here. It's one of those. It's one of those cups. This is what you're wondering. Is it just one of those cups? I think it is. I think it's just one of those cups. It's an immature love offer. They might say they're sorry. There might be an apology, but I'm kind of looking at some of these other cards. I don't think they're coming back. I think you're going to move forward on your own, even though the guardian angels and spirit guides, I'm thinking maybe they needed you to come together in order for you to move forward. There's something you're getting out of this. There is a truthful. Let me relook this. There is a truthful conversation going on here. You're doing a lot of healing. They wouldn't commit. They were breadcrumbing. They kept you on this roller coaster ride. They left you alone too much, and maybe even unexpectedly at times. And, this Page of Cups, this can be another one of these cups. I mean, they were treating you this way, okay? But it also can be an apology. Let me keep reading. I have the Queen of Pentacles right next to the Page of Cups and under the Hierophant. So this kind of confuses me a little bit here. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm looking at the last row. So the Queen of Pentacles, this is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. And it's right below the card for Taurus. I just want to point that out. So when they come back, I think they are apologizing. And I think that they have a pentacle to offer. They want to offer something solid, something secure. Because remember, you're having this honest and truthful conversation where they're really going to understand what it is that you want and how they made you feel. And I think they might give it some thought and figure, that they want you in their life too. And that they might owe you an apology. And I don't think you would take them back if they didn't apologize and offer something. They're going to have to offer something grounded. And I think they do. This is right under the Hierophant. They're sorry for leaving you alone. They're sorry for the things that they did. I think they want to try harder. I think they really want to see where this will go now. I have the Five of Cups under the Five of Pentacles and next to the Ace of Swords. This is your disappointment in love. Every time they leave you out in the cold, every time you felt they made you feel rejected. I mean, you're looking at spilled cups. But the thing about the Five of Cups is there's two full cups right behind you. It's like there's still hope here. There's still hope for this relationship. There was, under this apology here, this apology has something to do with a third energy. That's what was going on. And I don't know if it's a past. It could be a past energy. It could be an ex-wife. It can be a child. It can be an addiction. It can be just someone, a friend who is influencing them somehow. This is what's going to come up in that conversation. They're walking away from whatever that energy is. They're turning their back on it. And they're walking towards a more solid and stable relationship with you. So they're coming back. They're coming back. You have work to do. You both have work to do. There's a lot of talking that needs to go on here. And then they will return to you. Your love will return to you. But you still need to work things out. I'm going to take a couple of cards here from the Arcanum deck. Beautiful illustrations. If one just flies or turns over or pops out, that's your clarification card. It goes right between the Lovers and the Two of Pentacles. Ooh, there it is right there. All right. The Seven of Wands. Okay, Seven of Wands. Now, I do believe that they have kind of not been very stable in your life. I feel like everybody has an opinion here. And I think you want to do things your way. But you have this wand. You're in self-protection mode. And if they don't approach you the right way, you will use that wand to block them. This Seven of Wands lands right on the Lovers and right on this confusion and love. So it all depends on what comes up out of this conversation that you need to have in order to move forward in this relationship. So you are moving forth with your guard up, and they need to really get balance. They need you to understand everything that's going on or had been going on in this relationship in order for you to have a chance to move forward, but they are returning.